Look at the front where it says Ames real big.
Hi everybody, right now I am in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, and behind me is the infamous old post office here in town. This was a highly requested place back in 2017 from a lot of my subscribers, and let me do a long story short for you guys real quick. I came here, I explored, I walked around it, but I wasn't really happy with my footage. It kind of sucked, I'll be honest, and I didn't really want to put that up there because I was ashamed of it. I didn't like how it turned out. Because, you know, back then I was still new with it. Also, back then I was able to get inside. However, I did not go in. There was a window wide open, and I didn't go in only because, one, I was by myself. Two, it was starting to get dark out, and people have told me this is not exactly the safest area. And three, there was 5 inches of fresh snow on the ground. So you would have seen footprints going directly to the window and not walking away from it, so they would have known I was in there if anybody were to check. So that's why. But anyway, let's go take a look at this big beast. It'd be amazing if I could get in there now, but I don't know if I'll be able to or not. Alright guys, there you go. There is the beast, as I call this thing. It is just gigantic. And boy, would I love to go in, but I don't know. Ironically, the door right there in the middle of the picture has the glass just busted right out of it, and I could just crawl right in there, no problem. Problem with that is busy intersection right in the middle of the daytime. Okay, and I'll show you another reason too. Look at that, it looks pretty tempting, right? But let me show you why it won't work out anyway. Because there's another set of doors. So even though I could just go right in, you see how this window just fell down because of it being broken? There's that door right there that's chained shut. And that goes nowhere. Nor does it over there. So it's not happening. But this thing is a beast. It's huge. At least I know it was highly requested back in the day of me getting started with abandoned videos. That's mesmerizing, man. That's so cool. I just couldn't do it, though. Going in alone, not knowing the dangers and the risks. Being new to exploring at that time, even though I had just done the abandoned Ames in Baden a few months prior. Can't really see inside over here too because the curtains are all closed or blinds, but we'll walk around and we'll see what we can see around this place. Old post office complex. Man, that fallout shelter signage behind it, man, that creeps me out. Like thinking if we were under like a biological warfare attack or something, that we could just duck into the basement and we'll be alright. Look at this, 1933. I'm guessing this is when it was built. I'm assuming, I could be incorrect on that. I didn't see any other cornerstone on here. So far, anyway. And I don't remember one from my original visit. But what a place, man. I love that with the seal up there. And that shot, too. It's wild for Newcastle. Just keep walking around. I noticed a lot of what was like open was boarded up now. There's Nice little part of town, though. I like the that little center there, right in the middle of the intersection where I was standing to give you the intro. Let's continue walking around and see what we can see over here. Funny how they still have a mailbox here too. There's an air conditioner. It looks like, I guess, fell out up there, or taken out. Opening there. Dr. Joseph staff parking only. I guess they shared this building because there's another one on the other side which is also abandoned. Boy, would I love to get in. Too bad we really can't see inside. All the windows are either barred up or they're up too high. Like way too high, I'm talking. Still doing a little walk around is all right. See, here's the boarded up door and the boarded up window. Yeah, that thing's a monster. I can only imagine how awesome it has to be inside. How vintage too, being as old as it is. Yeah, this place is huge. Imagine if we could get inside of here. That's something I want to bring up too about this place. This old post office here in Newcastle. I was here back in 2017. It was one of the first times I'd been up in this area to start filming abandoned places. And I came here. Yeah, just an elevator. I'm not even going to check the doors because that's all it goes to is an elevator. So, but I came here in 2017 to film some abandoned places. And this window right here was wide open, which you see is boarded up now, obviously. But if I wanted to go in, I could have climbed through that window right there. And while I'm sorry I didn't do that, at the same time I was by myself. But there's your entry point right here, literally. Plus, in this room here, I did see like what looked like evidence that someone that was homeless was living in here, because there was like, not like a sleeping bag, but like a comforter and a pillow. So I'm sorry I never did that, but keep in mind, guys, I was by myself. So I didn't really feel comfortable doing that alone. Let's go around to the other side again. Place is apparently for sale now. Let's peek inside here. Ye old post office. Yeah, they even boarded it up here. Now it's kind of hard to see in there. It's falling apart pretty badly. Boy, would I love to go in there. Actually, it looks like someone was like possibly sleeping here. Like, see what I mean again? And all the beer cans too. See, can you see anything in here at all? Not very well, but a little bit. It's just the staircase. Yeah, as you can see again, this place is just huge. I really want to go in here, but don't want to go in alone because of the area. A lot of people have told me about this area, and while it seems fine to me, you know, I'm not a local, so I can't say, but it always has seemed fine to me. Look at that up there. cool or what? See, they got these doors chained shut and locked up. It's falling apart pretty bad. Looks like copper thieves might have been in there. Let's see. I know it's kind of hard to see it. Looks like copper thieves were in here trying to like scrap pipes and metal, if at all possible. Look, that door's just open, but it looks like a chain shut from the inside too, if you look between the handles on the other side. But yeah, there was another reason why I didn't go in here in 2017. Fallout shelter. Jeez. In basement. Oh my god. Yeah, there was another reason for it. There was 5-6 inches of fresh snow on the ground, and you would have seen my footprints going directly to that window and not coming back out. So that was a no-no. Yeah, you have to understand, back then, as much as I wanted to go in and could have, it just wasn't worth the risk. Not, you know, being on my own like that, nah. Now, if today that window was open, I don't care. I'd be going in. I'd be taking those chances now. Because as you guys know, I'm just here to take some pictures and video, that's all. And then leave. But man, if that window was open, oh yeah, middle of the daytime like this too, feeling a lot more comfortable because the whole building would be lit up inside. Yeah, definitely would be going in, but not meant to be. So much for that. However, seeing as the building is for sale, if the real estate agent would somehow be able to get in contact with me and say it was okay for me to go in, I'll be right back here. Think about it too, if I were to check this out inside, it might give potential buyers of this place a chance to see what it looks like inside, so they kind of get a better idea of what they're getting into if they would want to buy this building or move into it or lease a space or rent space, you know, so there's that. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap up this video here from the old post office here in Newcastle. Love it. Speaking of 2017 and doing videos back then from up here, I had filmed the Cascade Galleria back then too. It was probably like November, December 2017 I had filmed it. But that was another video again. I wasn't happy with my footage with it because, you know, me being somewhat new to doing retail-related and abandoned videos, I wasn't very good at it. I'm not going to lie. You know, I wasn't very good at it. I wasn't happy with the footage. Sure, I had been doing driving videos from the Outer Banks from several years prior, but that's just focusing on the road. So I was like, no, I'm just not happy with it. So I never uploaded my footage, and I deleted it. And I've made plans to go back and film it again, but I'm going to wait till Kayla can be with me because she wants to check it out too, even though there's not much to see in that place, and about like 453,297 other YouTubers have filmed the place. Just joking. It's a joke, everybody, just being silly to make you laugh using a ridiculously high number. But no, others have filmed it. I figure I'll give my spin on it, you know, eventually, so it's not going anywhere anytime soon. But anyway, yeah, kind of bummed I didn't go inside the post office back then, but like I said, once again, I wasn't going to get caught that day. That snow is one of the leading factors, and it was getting dark. And with that sleeping bag I saw inside, who knows if anybody was in there. And me being by myself, that could have been bad. So anyway, I'm going to head on out of here. If you enjoyed the video, for what it's worth, give the video a like. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel for more content. And on that note, I'm taking off. I'll talk to you guys later, so take care, stay awesome, and on Kayla's behalf, since she's at work and not with me right now, have a Kmartlicious day. I'll talk to you later, everybody. Bye-bye.